What's up, guys? We're back on this miraculous journey of Edward Tulane, our favorite China rabbit. Stuff's going down, y'all. We just read chapter 11 last time, and he was getting pulled out of the dump by a dog. Was the last time we saw him. He ended up there. Remember when Lolly threw him in the dump? And now he was there for what 180 days. He was there. So he's been gone from Abilene for like over a year now, right? Um, but something huge happened on page 85. Um, he's starting to realize that he's a different rabbit now. He literally admitted it. I'm a different rabbit now. Um, and he started thinking about Pellegrina and the princess. Started thinking about she was turned into a warthog because she didn't love anybody, and about him being Pellegrina being disappointed in him. And now he thinks he knows why. It's because he did not love Abilene enough. Um, so he keeps thinking. Remember, he's been having these emotions, and then he literally says on page 85 too, he missed them terribly. He wanted to be with them, and the rabbit wondered, was that love that he was feeling? So he's feeling something now, right? Way different than this first part of the rabbit that we learned about. So here's chapter 12. Again, there's the picture, the dog, and getting old Edward, aka Susanna, out of the dump, right? So here we go. Chapter 12, it's page 89. So here we go. Edward did not have much time to savor the light, for the dog suddenly appeared above him, dark and shaggy, blocking his view. Edward was pulled out of the garbage by his ears, dropped, and then picked up again, this time around the middle, and shaken back and forth with a great deal of ferocity. The little dog growled deep in its throat and then dropped Edward again and looked at him in the eye. Edward stared back. "Hey, get out of here, you dog!" It was Ernest, king of the garbages, and therefore king of the world. The dog grabbed Edward by his pink dress and took off running. "That's mine! That's mine! All garbages is mine!" Ernest shouted. "You come back here!" But the little dog did not stop. The sun was shining, and Edward felt exhilarated. Who, having known him before, would have thought that he could be so happy now, crusted over with garbage, wearing a dress, held in the slobbery mouth of a dog, and being chased by a madman? But he was happy. The dog ran and ran until he reached a railroad track. They crossed over the tracks, and there, underneath a scraggly tree, in the circle of bushes, Edward was dropped in the front of a large pair of feet. The dog began to bark. Edward looked up and saw that the feet were attached to an enormous man with a long, dark beard. "What's this, Lucy?" said the man. He bent and picked up Edward. He held him firmly around the middle. "Lucy?" said the man. "I know how much you enjoy rabbit pie." Lucy barked. "Yes, yes, I know. Rabbit pie is a true delight, one of the pleasures of our existence." Lucy let out a hopeful yip. "And what do we have here? What you have so graciously delivered to me is definitely a rabbit, but the best chef in the world will be hard-pressed to make him into a pie." Lucy growled, "This rabbit is made of china, girl." The man held Edward closer to him. They looked each other in the eye. "You're made of china, aren't you, Malone?" He gave Edward a playful shake. "You're some child's toy, am I right? And you have been separated somehow from the child who loves you." Edward felt again the sharp pain in his chest. He thought of Abilene. He saw the path leading up to the house on Egypt Street. He saw the dusk descending and Abilene running toward him. Yes, Abilene had loved him. "So, Malone," said the man. He cleared his throat. You're lost. That is my guess. Lucy and I are lost too. At the sound of her name, Lucy let out another yip. Perhaps, said the man, you would like to be lost with us. I have found it much more agreeable to be lost in the company of others. My name's Bull. Lucy, as you might have surmised, is my dog. Would you care to join us? Bull waited for a moment, staring at Edward, and then his hand still firmly around Edward's waist, the man reached one enormous finger up and touched Edward's head from behind. He pushed it so it looked as if Edward were nodding his head in agreement. Look, Lucy, he's saying yes, said Bull. Malone has agreed to travel with us. Isn't that swell? Lucy danced around Bull's feet, wagging her tail and barking. And so it was that Edward took the road with a hobo and his dog. All right. So, we have a new name for Edward. It's not Susanna anymore, not Edward anymore, but now it's Malone. Kind of like that, right? So Edward's on another section of his journey, it feels like here. Again, he had that pain again, right? The longing, the missing, the love when he started thinking about Abilene. So we got a new rabbit here, guys, for sure. He's definitely changing on us as we make it through this book. All right. Well, here's what's happening next time. Looks like there he is with the hobo. There he is with Bull. Now he's a new rabbit named Malone. Right, learning on this journey that he's going on. So I'm going to stop right there. Okay, and I'll see you next time.